Alright, hey, what's up? My name is Wes King, and today we're going to be doing a quick review and quick summary of the Washington State University summer reading book, The Omnivore's Dilemma. Alright, so let's get started with that. I said that contrary to what some may believe, I did not think The Omnivore's Dilemma was a real eye-opener, like it's commonly said to be. I thought that a lot of the material was old, and is old news to most educated people. Nevertheless, it does make you question just how sustainable our food chain is, and how and why our diet has changed over time. Pollan looks at the long-term implications of eating a highly processed diet, not only in terms of the waistline, but also the impact on our ability to survive as a species. I think that it was overall a pretty weak attempt to send America into a state of utter realization. Although, people smoke cigarettes even though there are warnings on the box now, and just like that, people will still eat semi-good tasting fast food for as cheap as possible, and especially in today's modern day America's economic stance, that'll just be more prevalent. The three main sections of the book were the first one, industrial, which was corn, and this section looks primarily at the industrial foods, taking the reader from the farm to the feedlot and processing plant to the table. He also takes an in-depth look at the hallmarks of America's dining, which is the fast food industry. The second section was pastoral, which is grass. Pollan deals with the organic foods and takes the reader from field to plate, following the process of how organic foods are grown, processed, and consumed. To round out the section, Pollan examines two different organic meals, one taken from industrial organic sphere and one taken from a more locally organic grown sphere. Pretty lame. The third section is personal. They call it the forest. It's the final section of the book and deals with the hunter-gatherer food chain system, the idea of eating foods close to its original components as possible. Tense off. Yeah, it's pretty lame. Anyway, the Omnivore's Dilemma is thus far: when you are a creature that can eat almost anything, should you? And I thought that was a pretty weak whole thesis or question to base the whole book off of, and it's also really lame, so yeah. But one important fact I noticed throughout my reading was the prevalence of corn in America's diet, which is pretty cool and pretty interesting to look. He looks into that a little bit in the first section. Pollan directly compares the use of corn and corn-based foods to expenditures of fossil fuels for everything from pesticides to gasoline. So yeah, emissions bad, everything. Anyway, this book does not answer the questions. This book does, answer the questions of how the chicken is nuggetized, how the cows get turned into hamburger, etc., etc. Other questions like that for people that are interested in that kind of stuff, and it appeals a lot of people's questions, like about how McDonald's chicken nuggets are made and stuff like that. So, the book is a very quick read and is wrote in a conversational tone. So overall, it's an easy read. And if you love food, the book's easy to read, but be careful. It could spoil your lifelong fantasies of a juicy steak or a fresh rack of ribs. For some people, it could influence them that much, I guess, since it's a real eye-opener, even though I didn't think so. But anyways, yeah, that's what I had to say about the book. I'll leave most of my personal opinions out for now, but hopefully you guys like this. Thanks.